all the combat
I would
engineers.
like to prefer
User
being a
joined your
medic.
channel. User joined your
Okay,
channel.
that's a medic spot. We're good.
No,
Let's,
you can go platoon
so
medic
where is
assistant.
Oh
it?
yeah,
Your channel.
Go right to
joined
the
your
top and
channel.
join platoon medic assistant.
Do
And
I
tag
have
on.
to? Do I need him like?
Okay.
Yeah, an extra
that
pair of
one,
hands.
the
will
new
be
guy.
useful.
User was
All right,
moved
let's
to
put
your
it through.
channel.
Yes.
Ew.
So I
Let's
should
go.
change my name, right?
Don't worry
not
about it.
now.
Yeah, don't worry about it just now.
Okay.
We're already like 30 minutes late, aren't we?
We're a
No,
little
we're
bit
12
late.
minutes.
12.
We're fine.
We are
Yeah,
running a
it's
bit
12
late
minutes
because
late,
of the TS issues, so I don't know what's wrong with the server right now. We'll find out later on, I guess.
Throw coins at the nerds and make them fix it.
We'll
Yeah.
fucking
they
throw
have-
stones at them until they fix it.
Bro,
I've already paid
people
them.
at TeamSpeak are boomers though.
They have 22 hours a day for it to break, and in the 2 hours we need it, it breaks.
Are we going to go right down the road where it says IED danger?
I think
Hope
I
not.
think that's the best idea.
I think that's our
Clear
orders.
comms, clear
We have to-
comms.
Right,
Once.
clear comms, guys. Briefly time.
Okay, we're just gonna wait for everyone to see the map. I posted the briefing in TeamSpeak, so you can read along. It's probably the best if you do. So, Mission 8 of the Grozny campaign. I mean the Chechen campaign. It's Grozny Central Station. Time is 8 in the morning. It's December 31st,
User in your channel timed
1994. Situation. A large assault on Chechen's capital of Grozny has commenced on New Year's evening. Our unit is rolling up to the central train station, which we are to fortify and await further orders. Chechen resistance is reportedly scattered and disorganized. This is the final stretch before the city is ours. Mission task: capture and hold the Chechen central station until further orders. Rules of engagements are a little different today. Anybody unidentified with a gun is considered hostile. We do not have to preserve any civilian infrastructure or buildings or property, and civilians themselves are to be safeguarded from harm still. Mission elements: we are a mechanized platoon armed with BMP-1s and a single BMP-2 with a ZU-23 on it. As a support, we have nothing because it's a dense urban environment. Friendly elements: there's fighting going on throughout all the city, but there shouldn't be any in our AO, at least not in the way. There will be friendlies behind us, support elements. Signals are 40, of course. Disposition of Chechen forces. Resistance is scattered all throughout the city in forms of small enemy elements, usually hiding in the buildings. A stretch of the road on our way to the station has the occasional tripwire and unexploded ordnance from prior shelling of the city. No
User
enemy
entered
vehicles
your
were reported as of now. The enemy is well armed with machine guns, anti-tank rockets, sniper rifles, and other small arms. Also, due to their highly mobile nature, we were unable to pinpoint any real Chechen positions except the railway station itself. Environmental data. Weather: it's overcast with heavy fog. Visibility is pretty poor. Civilians: the enemy is known to deliberately place civilians in combat areas to discourage usage of heavy ordnance, so keep your eyes out for that. Terrain: it's the heartland of the city. There's the ruined or intact apartment blocks that surround the wide streets. Alright, over to Stains.
Okay, so this is quite a small area. The main road from the start point to the central station, it looks like it's only about 700 meters roughly. But we can, yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, I'm an object in the player list, so we'll see what that does, Gecko.
Shit.
I might have to swap to like a Dimitri squad leader. So
Yeah, just do that and you can pick up your shit.
there might
If
be
needed.
an issue. We'll find out. I might spawn in as a seagull.
Probably. Okay, go with the plan then.
So yes, our only objective is to take and hold the central railway station. How we do it is not specified in the briefing.
Oh yeah, actually, I should specify that since this is a custom-made town, pretty much everything around this stuff, there are clear boundaries to the AO, to where you can actually fight. So something like that, you know. You cannot really go outside here because it's...
So we're basically locked to the main street and the buildings adjacent to the main street, right?
Yes, pretty much.
Right. Okay. So this is like a Call of Duty set piece type thing.
Pretty much.
Okay then. Fair enough.
We're gonna die.
Yeah. So we'll need
We're
to clear
100%
the.
gonna die.
We'll need to clear their buildings, piece by piece, and it's gonna be fucking brutal. What we'll do is, let's see. I think
User in your channel timed out.
we'll put the vehicles on the road with Boris Squad, and then we'll put Archer on the left, and
User
we'll
entered
put
your
Chariton
channel.
on the right, and we'll move forward trying to clear the houses, and we're going to have to be going very slowly. Boris Squad and the BMPs will sit in the middle and basically fling shells and machine gun fire at anything in the windows that will pop up, but they're going to have to be very careful to try and stay in as much cover as possible. The BMPs will probably die, so be as like just if you see something pop in a window, just fucking fire at it. Just if the BMPs are going to die, make sure they die
User in
empty
your
of ammo,
channel
you know.
timed out.
And if they do die, just bail out, regroup your squad, and
User
keep
entered your
fighting.
channel.
We have no support, so it's just us. I take it pretty much all the buildings are enterable, Gecko, right?
No. They're not.
Okay, so we'll have to see which ones are enterable
Only
as
some
we
are.
go.
Basically, I would love to make more of the city, but already with so little of it, the FPS is kind of shit, so I was kind of forced to use this. And use a lot of unenterable buildings to save FPS.
Should have just used Pesher.
What?
We should have just used Pesher.
Oh no.
Okay, so that black line is sort of going to be our AO, so don't basically move on beyond the buildings, like the adjacent buildings. So we'll put Boris in the middle. A, B, and C like that. Boris, if you sit in the middle with the drivers and try and direct them safely, we'll basically make sure as well, Archon and Chariton don't move beyond Boris and the BMPs, okay? Let us know before you move onwards, because if you go in front of the firing line, you probably will get killed by a BMP, and it'll be your fault. So, BMPs, just fucking shoot anything in front of you, and we'll keep moving the line up, so that there's no friendlies in front, okay? We just have.
Yeah,
We
to
just
add
have.
on to that, the squads that are with the BMPs, just stick behind it. Because if you go in front
Yeah.
and then like something pops out and they shoot
You're gonna
CHE,
die.
you're gonna die.
And also, overpressure is bad.
Stay behind
Yeah.
the tank.
Yeah, stay behind it.
Right. Let's load in and get a look, because I
Hey,
want to go
Stames,
down
I
the
have
street.
I have
Okay.
a question real quick. Administrative thing. We don't have a dead chat in this TeamSpeak server. When we die, what channel should we go to?
Oh, good question.
Channel below. Channel below. Fuck it.
All right. So gaming
Okay.
room 2 directly below us is now dead.
Yeah.
When you're in TFR, you will be automatically thrown into Task Force radio channel, so you'll just come back here if you die.
Right.
Oh, this uses good settings.
Yeah, this server uses, well, good settings is debatable, because it can cause issues. We'll see.
It beats dead people.
Okay,
Uh,
not now, not now.
The password to
Um,
the TFAR channel, if you need to get back into it, is 123 as
Okay,
well.
good. Yeah. Like the boundaries of the map are clearly marked by like fences or walls, so don't
Right.
climb over them or don't try to go on the map because
So
you'll
don't-
encounter floating buildings and shit like that. And it will ruin your immersion.
It's an SCP op built in.
Yes.
It's a CP op.
Also, turn your view distance to 500, which is the lowest, and if it's still bad FPS, try to turn off the grass. If you don't know how, just ask your leaders.
Wow, it's that bad. Okay.
Yeah,
User
that's
in
our
your
plan.
channel.
Oh,
my
PC's gonna fucking die tonight.
Like
That's
burn out.
nice.
Stains, am I putting this through?
Yeah, put it through.
Okay.
User left your channel. User
boy.
left your
Oh.
channel. User
Oh,
left,
no.
user left your channel.
No.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. Switched. User joined your channel.
It's pretty good.
It's not too
Oh.
bad right now.
That could have
Error.
been
Too
way
terrible.
worse.
I've
I've
had
had
worse
I
worse
wish
on
we
this.
used these fucking TeamSpeak
I mean-
V4 settings.
I mean,
Well,
it'll,
this sounds great.
User
it'll
in your
get
channel
bad.
timed
It's
out.
gonna get bad when the fighting
Oh, yeah.
starts.
User joined your
It's gonna
channel.
get really
Not
bad.
bad now.
Should have just used Pesher map.
is it
It's
Scorpio or
still shit.
Scorpii?
It's built for
Turn
performance.
everything down to low and it will all be fine.
Is it
There
Right, because I have no
I
reason to
literally
go down
can't
below.
see
I'm
anything
standing right.
because fucking it's fogging it everywhere.
Go ahead and
It's
I'm
gone
just getting
fire.
ready
We
to set
haven't
up.
even started yet.
Which channel are we? It's a good sign.
Let's set our secondary to 42 as usual.
Hey, Scorpy, I'm your assistant grenadier, so I have ammo for you.
Okay.
Is
How many
machine gunner
rockets
for
do I
us?
have?
I'm machine.
I have.
I
I
carry
have
ammo for you, I think.
3
Hold on,
rockets.
let me see.
Carrying 2 heat.
Radio check on 40.
Yeah, I carry some of your ammo.
That's half the map.
1 heat, 1 thermobaric, and I'm guessing the other one is on my back. Yeah.
I think it's
So I
fine.
have
User
Radio
joined
check
your
is
channel.
500 meters, so that's
We get
half the
this
map.
thing.
I heard you.
Hey, Chase,
This
are we
map is
splitting up
I
into
hope
color
so.
teams?
Yeah. So, I'll go red, and, I'll have the, medic and machine gunner with me, and machine gunner assistant, if we have that. And then everyone else go blue. Drivers go yellow.
Yes, you go red.
Vehicle crew.
Sort it.
Yeah.
On the,
Alright, so who's
UI.
the unlucky sap that gets to sit on the back of that ZSU?
God.
Okay.
I vote one of the engineers.
No, it's these guys that get the TSC.
So who's the generic rifleman?
who's sitting up there.
No, it's gonna be the. Isn't it gonna be one of the fucking?
It will be the gunner and one director for him. Everyone else.
I mean, we don't need the director.
Oh.
He's outside.
We do.
He can sit
Okay.
in like the passenger seat or something.
If last stop where we hit that thing is anything to go by.
Okay.
The
death
Radio check. Action squad.
Yeah, we're literally gonna be in the bomb.
We are the fucking hammer for everyone, so.
This thing is
Forest squad.
amazing though.
So
Like,
you go red.
This is Forest squad.
Like,
Yeah, as long as
yeah,
Check squad.
Within 5 seconds of contact.
Red.
But don't worry, I'll be right behind you, and if you
can't
get
sit
shot,
on
I'm
the
gonna
back
take
of it.
your
That's
RPG.
fucking shitty.
Okay.
Which furry?
I'll carry on your legacy.
As I hear the explosion. Oh, fuck.
We're so
me.
fucking dead.
We're going right down the middle. What's the worst?
So just like crouch walk behind
User
the
left
BMP.
your
guys.
channel.
Signing up for
This is gonna
This
be
thing's pretty good. Because it doesn't
No,
have
I was
overpressure
concerned-
User joined your channel.
BMP kicks off or fuck.
Drivers, could you go in and see if you can set the radio inside to 40?
Why would I need one? Wonder
This
how
does have-
big on fucking stuff.
Take a
Does
sword.
could be worse. We could have a BTR instead of a BNC.
Be
Oh
worse.
boy.
I want to take that.
Chase. Who do you want on top of the thing with the
This is
director for the gun?
radio check.
Good check. Visual on 40.
Do you want it to like last time?
Okay, not all of the buildings are enterable, so we're gonna have to take it fairly slow. Infantry will have to move in before the vehicles because the gate is very narrow.
Last time where we had 2 minutes up.
We turn out of these, right? It'll be might be a little more safer when we can do
Who
that
would
instead of putting
want
them
to
say on
call
top.
targets for the ZSU?
I don't think we have anyone wants to see that death trend.
Otherwise, we
The
just
best bet-
Only toast good because
Best bet is seeing if one of these
Assistant
has a hatch
grenadier.
we can pop out of and doing that instead
do
of
you
having another
carry?
person sort of
I'm
there.
literally just carrying ammo for the RPG.
Down.
Okay, radio check, all squads
Okay,
again.
the
Action
Donovan
squad.
can look at it. I guess he's a little bit
Check.
win too.
Forest squad.
I'm gonna be honest.
Check. Urban squad.
Boris is
If you need me to
amazingly
spot
good at
for the-
surviving.
If you need me to spot for the gunner, I can. I'm just like not super thrilled about it.
Yeah. Well, we were just asking around.
Yeah. No, like,
How about
but yeah,
first
if you
we
need
don't
one,
have
let
a
me know, and
spot?
I'll do it.
How
We will
about
see
now we don't have
here
a spot?
teams
Or
are
before,
gonna
And I
start.
haven't ever died, so
Otherwise, we
really
might
need
end
that?
up
Ready to check, over.
Yep. Just let me know.
Received. Received.
not really
Just
free
go,
giving
Jesus
up one of my
Christ.
team members.
Right. I
I
have
know.
a feeling that our squad is going to be significantly
needs to
smaller.
make-
Just
than the
advise,
others.
remember about snipers, so be
Yeah,
careful
the
about
end
walking
game
through the streets,
is
guys.
just hopefully the hammer. Otherwise, we just get demolished.
We expect to run out of bandages 5 minutes after we leave this, so.
Okay, Boris squad, if you're ready, move up to the gate on the down the road to the north, and then start deploying in the street.
just set up a little bit of a base of fire while everyone else gets prepped.
Machine gun without the.
Just be advised, there's like no cover on the opposite side of the gate.
I think the vehicles are going to be our cover for the most part. During combat, just fall back.
We are taking shots from the right side of the road.
Just get out of there.
There's a contact east side of the road, third building down near the top floor.
Hey Zombos, can you get inside the commander seat for a second, real quick?
Okay.
So I can turn in. Okay, you can go back. There you go.
Boris vehicle, if it's clear, why don't you move up the road with us, up to the gate?
Just one sec, moving. Okay, can you get back to commander seat? I can see shit.
Okay.
Get the BMP up here.
Okay, look, don't put the BMP free first because there's a bunch of RPG guys on the roof. We need to secure the road first for the BMPs. That is going to mean running straight into that fucking machine gun fire. There is no other way to do this. Chariton squad and Boris squad, get ready to go right through the gate.
Oh,
There's enemies on the rooftops.
Let's just smoke the shit out of them.
Yeah, that's the only option.
Means we have a ladder at our position to get on top of this building. Do you want us to do so?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, wait one, it's a tall ladder. Be up there in about 30 seconds.
Okay. Boris squad, start smoking and then let's go.
We can flank. Over there, wait,
Left side, try to find cover on the left side, RT.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh lord.
It's gonna be very blood.
Get off the street to the right side, Chariton squad. Boris squad, try and set up a base of fire in the middle. Okay, let's bring the BMPs through. Chariton squad, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
I need people to move up so I can get Airbnb. Preferably the BNP right next to us can move first.
Okay, let's bring a BMP through.
Okay.
Danes, we need a medic at the base of the ladder. We've had an incident.
He's moving too.
Copy that.
What's this? Third squad, we're on the right flank, over.
You blow a regroup whistle for the medic.
Then
Team Vic, if you move forward about 5 meters, you are clear to open fire with the main gun.
Sullivan, we can't get to you right now. You'll have to drag your casualties back to the platoon squad.
My bad.
Okay, Chariton. Let's start moving forward, very slowly.
do you want us to clear the buildings?
Yeah, please. If there's any that you can clear. BMP reverse just now. We have no cover just yet. Laura squad, Archer squad, let's start moving forward.
Copy. RTM Vic, ceasefire on main gun.
Over here. What the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah, shouldn't, bro.
With the Chechen squad, we started to clear the buildings.
Everyone be advised that there's unexploded ordnance and tripwires along this road. Watch your feet.
Engage target at 2-4 white building. 2-4 white building. There. White building. 2-4 white building.
4?
2-4. That white building, there's no contact.
4 white building.
Only 2-4.
To take it slow.
What's the interest of the center room? You'll have to push it. Is there? Stop, let him move it.
Enemies engaging us from the right side at the end of the street.
Hey! There's someone down here. Someone down behind us.
Chatham squad, how are you doing?
We're clearing the down ground of the building and upstairs. We're clearing the whole building at the same time.
When was I gonna ask you to get into my seat again when you can? I can't get turned out. I'm gonna get shot. Okay, I'm
Which
good.
to the commander's seat?
Yeah. I hate this fucking bug. Oh, I see someone in 346. They're moving. Behind, below the building. 346.
Archer BMP, don't go too far.
346.
Reverse.
What zoom level do you have?
Basically, none.
Moving up a little bit.
Okay. I have no zoom at all. Be careful, someone in front of you.
Why people going in front of me?
I have no idea, you can go on.
Archer squad, this is sniper team, the entrance is clear for you guys.
Copy.
Okay, hold where we are. Chatham squad, where are you just now? Chatham squad, this is platoon, come in please.
With the Chechen squad, over.
What's your current position? Over.
Clearing the first building, first floor is clear and the ground is clear.
Copy that. As soon as it's cleared, move up to the next building and let us know.
Roger, of course, we're doing it. Out.
Aliens.
Saves. I think we're getting shot from the east, northeast. Can you give it a check?
East.
Northeast.
I don't see anything. Oh.
I see someone bearing 7 up the
Bearing.
building. It's like a destroyed building. Can you confirm if it's a target?
BMP, we're taking fire from the right side of the road low. Put a couple of shots in there with your cannon. See if you can clear it out. It's the destroyed buildings to your right.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
7 degrees, I think.
Okay. Just
ammo do you have? We don't want to waste
In
too much.
this
Oh, there's
map,
someone.
and-
There's someone
Yeah, I see,
running. You see? Good hit. I don't know if you got hit.
Rounds and 8 more mags.
Enemies in the upper floor of the destroyed building.
Do you see where the third BMP is? It's just 2 BMPs.
Copy, come on down when you're done.
Do you see the other BMP? The one that's not in front of us. I don't know, it's supposed to be 3 BMPs.
Sorry, wrong channel, but you still got the message.
You have about 20 meters.
Forest
I
squad,
would
there's
say.
some craters on the right hand side of the
Where's
road.
the other
Move up
one?
and take those. You'll pick some
Where's the
fire,
third
but
one?
it's a pervasive fire.
See another BMP.
Archer squad, move up and take the left side of the road. Archer and BMP, fall back a little bit. You're outside infantry protection right now.
Where is Sheraton BMP?
Archer squad, move up a little bit. But you can't stay in the best cover forever. Forest squad has hit a tripwire. Platoon medics needed.
We have 3 down.
Stand by, platoon medics are on the way.
Tanks, hold fire.
We have 1 KIA in Boris squad from a trip mine.
Look at the BMP in front of it. Ah, never mind. It was answering.
Sheraton squad, come in please.
Building?
Yeah, we mostly checked whole building, had some
The BMP in front of us was answering to us.
Copy that.
Yes. Oh. Okay. Okay, reloading.
I don't have visual. They're behind the
Me
building.
neither. Me neither. Just seeing the traces.
This is Chechen squad, we could hit first building, but moving to a second.
Archer and BMP, you're going a little bit too far. Don't move up too far yet. Okay, Archer squad, move up very slowly and secure the left hand side. Since you need Optimus medic too. Negative, I think we're okay. Archer needs to move up a little bit.
this is Chechen squad. We started to clear the building.
Archer and BMP, what are you doing?
John, what's your
User
status?
left
What
your
casualties
channel.
do we have at the moment?
Do we move up?
I'm gonna move up a little.
John, what is the C-trap? Over.
We're just holding on the road adjacent to you right now. Keep moving along, and we'll start pushing up the rest of the platoon.
Advise,
Solomon is currently
down. Roger, we're slowly clearing the building by building for 4x4, taking time.
User joined your channel.
I'm shot.
Got shot?
I got shot.
Okay, Chern, could you blow a whistle to let us know where you are?
I can do medical on you.
Okay,
Let's
move
keep
up
an
to
eye
the
out.
next building.
Wait, should I dismount?
Didn't clear
No,
up
no,
with
no, no,
swap
no.
yet.
I can
Okay,
medic you
copy
from
that.
the vehicle. Want me to move
Try and clear
back?
them as fast as possible.
Where did you get shot from?
Do you need the BMPs moving forward yet? Hold the BMP there for just now. We've got enemy
Left?
shooting from the right side.
Bearing, I think, north.
Oh, I see them. They're there we go. Sorry.
Yeah, I see. I saw someone crossing the street.
Yeah, shooting a little bit more. That's good, that's good.
Shots, bearing 340. I don't have visual.
You see tracers?
Egg.
I'm watching bearing 3. See if they come back.
I think I'm fine. Touched my leg.
No, you're fine. Just keep an eye out. I can bandage you from inside the tank. I think Cartoon got hit. Not sure. To our left, I think. Keep an eye out to our left. Oh, there's someone on the roof. On the distress
Bearing.
building. Northeast.
Okay.
You see him? He's right on top. On the very top of the destroyed building.
Let's
I'm
check
not sure if
transport.
that's
We
allowed.
have one dead and one
No,
heavy
no, no,
wounded.
bit more to the left.
Do you need platoon medics for the head wounded?
A little bit under.
You can't see, there's a tree in the way.
Bearing 12. You see him? I'm gonna move up a little bit back.
Oh, I have a tree in the way.
Was that a friendly RPG just now?
You got visual?
Okay. I think so.
Little bit more to the left. The building to the left.
Left, okay.
More to the left, he's on the roof of the building next to it.
Move up a bit further. More. That's fine.
Boris, start moving up slowly. Watch out for tripwires in the grass.
Okay, I think that's enough. Let me see. He's still up. Bearing 13, bearing 12. You see him? A little bit up. He's looking at us.
Okay, let's start to move forward
You see
slowly.
him?
But the building is clear,
Up.
but we're taking care of wounded.
He's at the very, very top of the building. You're hitting the... little bit under. He should... There we go, he's fucking dead.
Be advised, there's quite a lot of UXO in the grass.
Okay.
Oh
Watch your
shit.
feet.
We just got blown up by
Another
an
fucking
unexploded
CPR.
ordnance. Oh my god, was that?
Do you need a medic?
Unsure.
We have a full engineer team.
You good with ammo?
Yeah, I have 6 more mags to go and 76 rounds in this one.
Alright, awesome.
Platoon, this is Chechen. We're ready to continue our moving to the next building. We have one soldier dead and one heavy wounded unconscious. Over.
Copy that, move up.
Sure.
Drag your wounded if you have to. Let's move the vehicles up, both of them.
Moving up.
Still taking fire from the right side, the ruined buildings.
See anything?
I heard a shot crack by.
BMPs, we need you to light up the ruined buildings on the right side of the road. There's a couple of enemies in there and we can't see them or get them.
You got that?
Which building?
I'm not sure, I think that's the ones. But we are already fucking up.
User left.
Right off a few rounds more.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Try to get the shots in between the windows. Maybe that will help, I don't know. But we can
Okay,
move
I'll
up.
try. Okay, move up.
BMPs, we need covering fire, please. Enemies on the right side of the road in the broken buildings.
You can keep firing.
can't see them.
Let me move up.
He's dead ahead in a crater low down.
You got vision?
No.
How about now?
Just spray the buildings and hope they would hit something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if
User
that's the
joined your
building I'm
channel.
referencing. And the BMP in front of us, I think it's fucked. Something's on fire.
There's enemies in a trench dead ahead on the main road.
We just got overpressured by the Grom in this crater here.
I'm moving us to the left.
Okay.
Arch and BMP, you are in overpressure range. Boris, could you please move up a little bit?
Chechen squad, we're ready to clear the next building.
Arch and vehicle, you are within overpressure range. Please hold fire from the Grom.
Arthur squad leader, where are you?
There's another room in the building, bearing 13. You see it? Was obscure from us. We are getting kind of the side view, if you can let out a few shots at it.
Floor.
Any floor, just fuck it up. That's good. You reloaded?
No, not now. I have.
Okay, Solomon, I'll need you back over at the shed that I was hiding in.
1 sec, we found a nice way around. We're working with it, with our team now to flank around.
Visibility here is shit.
Combat engineer on the main road.
Stand by, Stains, we're in a bit of contact.
Copy that, just peel one off.
I'll be watching the left side. Bearing 330. You can watch out the right.
I see the tracers, but I don't see the shooter.
Hey, Stains, 1 is on their way to you now.
Copy that, thank you.
Platoon, you have a medic assistant, right?
I have a medic assistant and a platoon medic.
Yeah, we're running low on medical supplies.
Check the BMP.
Boris vehicle, hold please.
We're disarming mines on the main road and we're pushing forward very slowly right now. There's enemies hiding in the craters on the main road. They're just lying down right now, I think.
Hello. How's it
Hello
going?
Shit.
You guys got fucked up by 3 points twice, right?
Okay.
This is Artyom. We are currently next to Hotel Grozny. We're attempting to get in there. We're taking fire from the right.
There's a big central red building with a curve on it. That's where we're taking most fire from right now.
Force is going to be moving up here soon. As soon as we're all regrouped.
We're taking a lot of fire from the left-hand side of the road. There's a red brick building with a curve on the left-hand side of the road.
Yeah, fuck it up. The building in front of us.
We're clearing
340,
big high
350.
building right now. You can see
If
it
you can
from
give out a
Marco.
little, a few rounds. Yeah, it is like curved building. It's like a little L. Just
Okay,
fuck it up. Little brick building.
BMP1 is flipped.
Second. Okay.
Pick it out.
That's enough.
Okay.
Should be out, I think.
Oh, they're still on.
Can you check if there's someone nearby? If I can move the vehicle already? I don't want to run over someone.
He's
Oh,
going.
someone got killed.
Guy died to Arma. The BMP crew.
Copy that. BMPs, just try and provide as much cover as you can on that left side building. Archer, what's your status
Spread
right
it up
now?
a little bit more. Try spread out the shot as much as you can. Careful of the tree. Try shoot a little bit lower. Maybe they're on the ground. I don't know.
The BMP
User
is
left your
blocking
channel.
my view.
Let me move up a
So,
little.
yeah.
Better?
That's enough. Yeah. Okay.
We see spot on the building.
Shoot a bit lower. See if we can get people on the
User
ground.
joined
Kill
your
the spot.
channel.
Nice, nice. There's someone on the direct 348. Semi last floor. If you can shoot up a few rounds. It's
which
right in
floor?
front of the tree. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Platoon,
Fourth
this is
floor.
Chechen squad. We see multiple targets on the construction site. Be
That's it.
careful.
Good shot, good shot.
Copy
See if
that.
I can get a few more muzzle flashes.
Arma being Arma.
Ah, it's so laggy. It's like a slideshow.
Zeus, I need a heal on Mo. He's taken 2 morphine, so he won't
I
wake
don't know
up.
if we are getting traces from the left side of the building. Can you check it out?
Bearing.
Bearing 330, 340. Like the left side most of the building, of the little L building.
Don't see anything, but
It should be good to let the BMP move up. They got shot. There we go.
way.
Can you move us up to the left?
Okay.
Chechen squad, we have a good view on a whole square. We can try to help you if you need to.
User left your channel.
Got visual
User
anything?
left your channel.
Nope. Tarrant squad, come back across the road. We need you to help us clear out the market area. I'll come and get you. Just cross over the road.
Permission to just send you a group of soldiers, and I'll keep myself and machine gunner on with high buildings so we can suppress them.
Copy. Are you actually getting shots on them right now?
Yeah, we can see some enemies. We're getting shot from the construction site, so we're not watching this area right now.
Copy that. If you suppress the enemies at construction, I'd suggest you pull back. We have other priorities right now. I'll come and meet you behind the ZSU BMP.
That's us.
We need more people on the left to break through right now. That's the issue. Boris Squad, what's your status? Are you okay?
We are getting pinned down by machine gun fire from the apartments to the northwest. They don't seem to be shooting right now, though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to clear that out. That's our main impediment right now. You guys are gonna have to stay down in nice comfy positions and try to not get shot from there until we can redeploy and take it out.
Red brick building.
Alright, roger that.
Watch out for muzzle flashes.
Can you see Jared Squad from your position?
June, this is Chechen. Should we move to open market from the left side of the state or from the right?
Come around the left side, cross the street.
Yeah, I see Roger.
Cheriton, I think that we're just to your left.
I think our team's gonna need a medic.
Copy that, we'll send medics.
Yeah, our team lead is about to go down.
I'm gonna move us up.
Okay.
Please watch the front of the road so I don't run over anywhere.
Right, I'm sending my people and you're taking position on the roof.
Sniper on the yellow building with the blue roof.
Visual, I'm just gonna spray.
He's on the very top.
360. On top of the roof, of the yellow building. Blue roof. Shoot it up. Let me go for it. There, 360, you see? To the right of the red building.
Zero, move your wounded just to the south.
357.
They're getting fragged where they are just there.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it up. A little bit higher. A bit higher. Just a bit higher.
BMP, shoot a little bit higher.
At the very top of the roof. As high as you can.
See, I see him.
Okay. Good shot.
Oh, got him.
Okay, that was unneeded.
He's down.
Could use a spotter.
Yes. I can see shit from inside the vehicle. I'm trying
Neither
my
me.
best.
Jeszcze za tanką, wiecie. Raz.
Can you move us?
This is Chet and my soldiers moving to you.
Let me move right.
Copy, I'm over the road just now. I'll blow my whistle.
Just past the tree in front of us. Okay, no.
Grozny is clear. Repeat, Hotel Grozny is clear.
For that, good job. I'm going to bring up Charlton squad to take on the next building because it's going to need a fresh squad.
I see someone, bearing 17, at the bottom of the blue building, after white building. 17. 17. 17. At the very bottom of the white building. Shoot up a little bit. Shoot it up. Can you see? Yeah, a little bit more to the left to make a straight line. One more shot. More to the left. Bit higher. He's still up.
Charlton squad, I'm not seeing you.
Let's go a little bit more to the right.
See.
User left your channel.
This Spore Squad, everything seems clear. I think we can push up a little bit more.
I'm not sure it's good.
Copy that. Try and push up a little bit more. If you see Charlton squad, send them over to me. I'm just to your west right now.
Bearing 16.
Probably see them on the right side of destroyed building.
Yeah. Same place, just a little bit more to the right. 16.
Yeah, we just got suppressed by a PKM on the third story on the second hotel building.
I think I got it. There you go.
About 5 windows over from the left side.
Where is the other BMP? Where did it go? Can you see the other BMP?
No.
What the fuck? Where did he go? He's still fucking up, I can't believe it. Oh.
I think that's our BMP.
I think that's our BMP.
Looks like.
I'm not sure if that's a... Oh, there's someone bearing 30.
I see. Stop moving.
Which one was this commando for Chechen squad? Did you meet my boys?
There we go.
Repeat, please.
See my people, they're moving on the right side of the street.
Yeah, they're moving.
I wanted to cross it.
Move back.
It's okay, they're in the right place.
Oh, I see.
Okay, that's fine. Stop. Hope for good effect.
Our BMP-1 is destroyed. BMP-2, trying to suffer the same fate by hanging back a little bit.
Okay. Oh, I see someone on the rooftop. Let me see, bearing. 19 on the same line last on the third floor, second floor. Bearing 19.
We have no idea what happened to him.
Bit more to the right.
User left your channel.
Little bit more.
User joined your channel.
3.
Lower. Fuck.
Okay, we're trying to clear out the corner building that was shooting at Boris squad. It's just going to take a little while.
Little bit lower. It's like on that box.
Boris will try and hold the road.
Good effect.
With
Nice.
as shitty as it is to say, you might have to draw a little bit of fire.
Understandable.
This Chechen squad. The Chechen squad covering fire group, we're gonna change position to the building on the left side of the street for a good view. Support you, over.
Copy that.
There are still enemies in the construction site, but we can't do anything with them because we can't see them, they're just suppressing us.
I've marked the two red buildings that were suppressing Boris as Red V. We currently have the Sapper team and Charrington team clearing those out. As soon as those are clear, we can move up a lot further. Boris squad, try and move up slowly and see how much ground we can take.
Copy that.
Archer squad's currently combat ineffective, so we'll have to wait for them to be back online.
Us a little bit in the commander's seat. Let's move up a tiny bit and see if we can get any shots. Our infantry's moved about 30 meters or so. I think that's coming from the right side. Check. Friendlies on the right.
Что это? Воронин. Перешли дорогу. Дошли до open market, как принял.
Hey Solomon, can your boys not take Stanley's radio when I can give it to somebody else in my squad?
Enemies on the left in the building, I think. Not sure where.
See if you can get one shot. There's friendlies in there?
There is some friendlies.
Okay, never mind. There's an enemy bearing
User
18.
joined your channel.
He's shooting at us. 18. 1-8.
User left your
One
channel.
low or high?
Low. He's below the building.
1-8 in the crater.
Yeah. No. He's at the hospital. At the bottom floor of the hospital. If you can get a few shots there.
Okay.
A little bit more
There
to
is
the
a-
left.
Try and fill that.
A bit higher and you got it.
Yeah.
A little bit more to the right.
Jumping out.
A little bit more. Just a bit more to the right.
To the right.
Oof, you nearly got him. A little bit lower and you get him.
Is anyone in the Archer squad online?
This is our team actual. Go ahead.
How many people do you have left?
Okay, you fucking hit him, but he's still standing.
We're 5 strong. BMP, turn your fire a little bit to the right.
Archer, try and push through to the
Just
open
a tiny
market
bit more.
on the left side.
Copy that. Alright, you're firing at a target, aim down a little bit more. Currently behind the red V.
There's a few friendlies behind the red V. Just push behind that and move to open market. Do it carefully.
Bit higher.
We are pushing through. We are actually taking good ground. It's just
Okay.
that we need to do this very carefully, very slow.
And leave him be.
I'm back.
Zambas, you good?
I'm good.
Okay, Boris, try and move up about 30 meters and then hold.
Okay, that's
That
us.
guy is shooting at us. The same guy from
Yep.
18.
Oh, blue team has moved up. I think something just set off a mine.
We're gonna move up. If you can suppress that area.
Yeah. Move up, move up.
So we got a machine gun door for.
That's the fucking guy we can't get.
Do you need a medic over there, Boris squad?
Negative. I don't think that we need a medic.
Okay. Stop.
Bearing
Chechen
18.
squad
The
begin
guys in
moving
the window,
closer
see
to
if we can get a
home
better shot
across
on
the
him.
trees.
18.
Giving us no view.
White 2 to command, coming please.
Bit high.
Direction.
He's in the window.
We
Can you see the
require
little
additional
window?
medical supplies, we're running low.
Affirmative, but they will be
Okay, I
ferried
don't know.
to
He's
you
still
via
fucking up.
TLB
I
over.
don't know.
Copy that, thank you.
There we go. Fine. He's done. He's done. Jesus Christ! Entire magazine. Oh. You see tracers? At 20. Up.
Stop
up.
moving.
And stop. A bit more to the right and up. A bit more up.
Have we cleared out the left V?
I'm not sure if it's got him.
Affirmative.
We've
cleared out the left V.
Gonna move us up a little bit to the next range.
Boris is at the Red Hotel. Do you want us to begin clearing? On the right side?
We need to clear out right V, that's what's stopping us moving up now. Boris squad, that's going to be your responsibility. I'll send the sapper team to help you.
Second, there's people in, there are enemies inside the left V.
Left V is clear now, I think.
Affirmative. Yeah, we're taking fire from the right V.
Yeah, let's clear right V. Boris
Stop.
squad and sapper squad are going to clear right V.
I see another one. Let me turn out the vehicle to get bearing. Bearing 25 in the
Sending 2
first floor,
reinforcements for Boris squad.
behind the little.
Okay.
I don't think that's necessary
One
yet.
to the left.
Action. Left.
A little bit more. Oh, there we go. You got it. Ooh, see someone else.
Nope.
Bottom floor of the building.
Archer squad, how are you
bearing
doing
20.
just now?
We're proceeding along the
It's at
back
the
side
bottom
of
floor of
open
the
market at
hospital.
the moment.
Copy that. Do it very slowly and then hold up at the north side and wait.
Yeah, that's where he was. I think you got him already.
The suppressing group of Chechen squad finally have a good view of train station. We can kill all bastards if they do so.
Watch out for the building to our right, the little red V. See if we can get someone. Be careful with friendlies, I think we are starting to clear it.
Super hind, come with the medics, down the road a little bit from your position.
We're getting shot from somewhere, I can see the, I can hear the cracks. Ooh.
The supply MTLB's here.
I'll bring medics over. I'm gonna have medics rearm. Usual plan.
Enemies are in the train station and in crate is in front of it. BMP2, just let them have it. They're down low in a bunch of barricades at the end of the street.
I see the barricades.
RTM has eyes on the train station.
Сержант Шишов, это сержант Воронин, дошли до Open Market. Приехал.
I think we got a resupply
Just
vehicle.
hold there and
Right
leave
out real
us.
quick.
Стой там пока что, ожидай приказов.
Since where's the MTLB?
Next to the BMP, next to right V.
Never mind, we can just... Oh, there we go, I see. Good shot. We can resupply our weapon. After this we're gonna have to abandon it.
Okay, so
Let's make it count.
it's gonna be soon.
This is Borisvik, we are to our last mag.
Copy that.
User joined your channel.
It HQ, we need resupply on the BMP. White Actual, come in please.
So White Actual?
We need resupply for a vehicle for the BMP2, City 23.
Firm, sending a resupply of TLB over.
Copy that, thank you.
Ooh, we can have more.
The first building, the right V is clear.
Is the right V fully clear?
I don't know if the other team has cleared the other building.
We're working on it now.
User joined your channel.
Be advised that
User
from
joined
right
your
V
channel.
there'll be enemies in construction site. Don't expose yourself to them.
This RTM, we're in position to start attacking the train station. Standing by.
I'll move up to your position.
User joined your channel.
Good, there's no blood in the MDLB.
Oh dear.
Oh, never mind. We have found it.
Alpha team is cleared building at top right V.
Showing we get the problem. Standing on left V building on the roof, and the problem is that first press. Actually no problem, of course. Yeah, just we had a problem, but when the enemy is just flying in the air. We're building spawn to now, guys. No problem.
User left your channel. Hey, wake up. Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Oh no.
What's happened?
Help. This isn't good.
I think we are getting a... Oh shit. I'm not sure what the
Server.
fuck happened.
Server's dead. My game's frozen.
I think we got our vehicle destroyed and resupplied and got... fuck it. I'm not sure what's happening anymore. Hey! Hey, Gecko? Hello?
Hello? We just have a spare tank lying around here.
That's Gecko. What the fuck happened? How did you die?
I was part of an
We'll try and get
assault
into the train station
right
in about 5
into
minutes
enemy
or so.
firing
We'll just wait
lines.
for our BMP to reinforce us. We have some enemies out to the northwest of the train station, and we have some enemies at the construction site.
I'm not sure what happened to me. I think just fucking
The V
exploded.
building is all clear now.
Did you maybe step on a mine or something?
We were at the main road. Lots of people passed over it already.
Forest
And
squad, come in
our
please.
vehicle just evaporated. It literally stopped existing. There's not even a wreckage.
Could you send...
Amazing.
Could you send that again, Stains?
Okay, where you are just now, yeah?
Yes, we are, except for the BMP shooting right in front of us.
Sure, northeast, right?
I'm not sure. I'm asking Gek.
Hey, wake up.
Yes, I am.
Right, we? BMP
Okay,
crew, you back on
we
net?
should pick up a BMP. Come with me. Okay.
Wait, we're meant to go to the BMP?
I'm a driver, so I'm going and see what we can do. You up?
Oh, he's not back yet, Stains. The BMP.
User
Copy,
left
we'll
your
wait for the
channel.
BMP before we attack.
User joined your channel.
Platoon has been rearmed.
Platoon, move up towards the train station. We're holding at the barricade at the T-junction. Archum squad, you just sit down right now and get ready to move soon.
Hello.
Copy that. We've
What
advanced
happened?
forward into a crater. We're gonna hold here.
So you just get down on the floor and don't get shot. Everyone
So
else
what
is
we
getting
doing?
ready to cover
What's
you.
the plan?
Affirmative.
We should move up and support Boris' squad up there.
Take Charon's squad with you as well.
Signal and TLB is leaving over.
Copy that.
He's the command channel, right?
40?
Right?
Yeah.
BMP, head towards your right and regroup if it's at the barricade.
You heard that.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna get ready for the final attack.
At least we have a resupply.
Okay, listen up. Boris squad is going to cover. Archon and Chariton will push into the train station. Combat engineers, you also have to go in. Expect that there will be tripwire mines. Boris and BMP will cover. Chariton squad, come in please.
This is Chechen squad.
Are you ready to move in to the train station?
Yes, give me a sec.
I think you'll still have some enemies in the construction site. Boris squad, can you shift to the right and clear out the construction site? We're just gonna check the construction site out before we move.
Roger, what do you want from Chechen squad to one?
Just hold there for now and prepare to move across to the train station.
Roger.
BMP, move out into the T-junction and support Boris.
Okay. Forward.
Okay, turn right there and move up to the construction site with Boris. Archon, Chariton and engineers start moving into the train station. It's a guy running towards you, I think. I think the train station has been mostly cleared, or they're waiting to ambushes, so be very careful. Contacting construction site, upper floor.
I see them.
BMP, clear the upper floor of the construction site with your cannon. Fuck these guys right up, keep firing.
There's no more construction site.
Could have friendly casualties there.
It's clear.
The construction site collapsed on Boris, so I'm moving up to help them.
Shit.
No. This is not in that.
Okay, I'm gonna move up.
Just be careful.
Воронин, прием. Вперед на станцию пошел.
Friendly's in the building.
Okay.
There's enemies in the construction site still.
Be careful with ID your targets.
I don't see anything yet.
Me neither. You want me to move up?
Not sure.
Where's the rest of Paris? There's one person in front of us. Marvin's here. Let's stay here for a little bit.
First floor secure. Boris are dead.
Did we kill how many people in Boris?
Boris has suffered 2 casualties. Don't worry about it, BAP. You did the right thing there.
Get it, 3 casualties, take it.
3 casualties.
Fuck!
The right thing.
The right thing, just fucking murdered 3 people. It wasn't well planned. It wasn't a very well planned attack. Just fucking nuke a place that's already not even finished constructed.
Okay, let's get back to the train station and then hold it.
Okay.
This is RTM. We're taking positions out front with the enemy's own trenches.
Copy that. BMP, find the best place that you can. I don't know where the enemies are going to come from, but likely the northwest.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna see if I can get us to the trenches in front of us.
Looks like a good
Be advised, we found some human shields on the ground floor. They're just chilling in a room on the left side.
Copy that. Release all of the civilians. Get them the fuck out of here.
Copy.
I think this is good.
Maybe a bit more to the right. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Did we hit?
I think this is good.
Yeah.
Okay, Stains, the human shields have been released. They are now phasing through the walls.
I see traces 280.
Okay, what's left of Boris squad is moving into the train station. We must hold the train station for as long as possible. We need to try and get a vehicle trench built around the BMP, ideally.
Alright, can we get a trench? In the fucking city.
Может, гражданский белый. Не подпас.
Charlton squad, set up to watch the west of the train station on the roof if you can.
Roger, I'm gonna send command to my Insio. Так, Воронин на связи. Держи запад вокзала. Нет.
Superhind, take people to the western side of the rail station.
Я понимал, что мне после этого ивента еще дохуя читать, но, блять, возможно, из-за этого, нет, мне кажется, что ивент начинает будет веселее.
User joined your channel.
Okay, a bit more.
You digging in? Yeah, spread out and dig in. We need to watch out to the west and the east and the north.
Are we gonna occupy the platform itself, or can we go on down on the tracks?
Unsure, we need to do a 360 defense. Platforms seem like a pretty good area to hold actually, there's good scope for defenses. The stairs to the roof are on the north side and back by the train, by the platforms. I'm gonna check the roof out. If you hear gunshots, I probably just got shot going up.
Welcome to hell.
Cover, take cover.
States, do we have any kind of off-map supports?
Negative. In the briefing said no off-map supports.
Copy.
Getting cover and stay down.
What about us?
Well, we need to be lucky. At least we got a trench.
Exposed out here.
We got a trench, don't say that. Ah, shit. I think it's safe now.
Oh, we lost the fucking MP because, yeah, they decided to just stand there during the bombardment.
Okay, amazingly, some was survived. Stand up is dead. Most likely.
Yeah, I think Stanford is a dead body being medic right now.
Yeah, he is. He's in the chat.
We didn't get hit very much, we got fucked out.
But all in all, Boris did pretty good from survivability. We had just some very unlucky things. And retarded people.
Like, the fucking... When you tell people 3 times to not go close to the BRDM and they just run into the trip mine there, it's just, why are you even trying? Oh, we're getting engaged by the PKM from that killed you.
Take random reactions for us. Rose is only now connecting.
Yeah, that's fucking retarded too.
User left your channel.
Probably was on the wrong TeamSpeak. Amazing.
Yeah, seems like. They get engaged. What the? On what are they firing?
No, they're being shot at from the forest. There's like one ruin, I think. There's enemy soul. Yep. There's an enemy position at the one ruin near the forest. And I think there's some kind of vehicle near the forest too. Oh yeah, there's a Dushka in the forest.
Yeah. One lonely man sitting at the Dushka. Just melting the platoon. I love how casual sitting in the PKM. Just so if he was hunting rabbits or something.
No, that's that's usually a pose you do on a fucking heavy machine gun.
Yeah. I know, but like the whole uniform makes it.
I don't like the fucking uniforms. They're just excessively dirty, all of them. Defense wants to get rid of it anyways for the next campaign because it is not quite kosher. Like, you're pretty much not allowed to use that mod, and you could technically get into trouble with like EI over it. Yeah, whatever. Oh, that's an airfield there. I could just place the fucking row of apartment buildings to hide the airport. Genius.
It works. So I imagine next week we are gonna storm the airport.
No, we already did the airport. That was last Grozny mission, I think.
Yeah.
One or tomorrow stuff will be. I just want to get out of fucking Grozny. I hate Chechen war stuff. It's just boring.
I find it pretty funny, to be honest. It's just because it's just so intense combat.
Yeah, but it's fucking snow, which is boring as shit. Like, I don't like snow maps. The problem with Grozny is that everything is fucking grey. Tropical is so nice
I like Grozny more, to be honest, from the map, just because you can see the fucking enemy.
I mean, this up here really good.
Yeah, but one of many is not as sufficient evidence.
Also, jungle combat is basically that's our fault for doing retarded maneuvers. Like, I enjoy Tropical.
In my opinion, it was good in the first half, but then after the drama, it's dipped down a little bit in quality.
It was chaos. Wait, they cannot hear us?
No, they
cannot hear us because this is properly configured like Stains should do on the main fucking channel.
Right.
Like, this is what Stain should do on the fucking our teams, but he doesn't want to.
Look at the fucking amount of casualty.
Dare I say, we got through the mission with no casualties in the beginning.
Yeah.
Stains did too. Down too.
Wait, Stains died?
Stain, yeah. I was trying to reach him. I was hit with like 4 or 5 bullets and I just got out before I...
Oh yeah. Stains is dead.
Stains is dead, I'm dead, Hero up.
So I died assaulting the construction site because I thought I had a squad behind us. The squad was just, for some reason, shopping at the supermarket.
We were trying to get the supermarket, that was my knowledge.
You
just ran off.
We were ordered get the construction site. That's a ruined supermarket with nothing inside.
Stain should be up now joining us because there's no one on him.
Hey, he's gonna die soon.
Yeah. Moore is our platoon medic.
Assistant. But he's the one who doesn't know how to medic people as a medic, I think.
That's, yeah.
That's the X.
I guess we'll die.
I think the funniest part was still the brain-dead decision of making the EMP stand in the middle of the road.
Do we just have an
during an artillery barrage.
BMP?
That's a friendly one. Yeah, that's a BMP to a Russian camo. It's friendly.
To be fair, we didn't die to a mortar. We got fucking arrows.
You probably died to a mortar because Arma doesn't usually just explode from things like that.
I don't know. We did that last time.
Like if a vehicle gets destroyed by artillery, then it will usually fly around because an exploding vehicle, like an explosion to take out a vehicle, is usually strong enough to move it too.
You guys were in the BMP that at the end or the...
They were in the ZSU one. They were in the one.
Yeah, it hit you because Arma. I was next to it.
Wait, you died because of Arma?
Yeah.
It looked like you died because of an artillery barrage.
Like at the very end, or when the
wow,
contact
fucking amazing! We get a BTO, we get a fucking BMP, and it instantly gets destroyed after it shoots at a house that was not occupied.
And this is just first part. We've got the next part next week. This operation does symbolize what happened in IR. Okay,
yeah, I know, but it's just
death and destruction.
Like, honestly, I prefer we just fucking use pressure, you know? Because AI just does not properly work on scene-built maps, Super.
Oh, I know.
It's just, I don't understand why Gecko insists on this shit. First, for a bunch of people it runs like shit. It's not functional, all it does is look pretty on screenshots. Which is worthless.
I mean, for big people, the numbers we had right now, yeah, it was not.
This
I
was
mean,
not a good mission at all.
I mean, good in the sense like it was. If we had less people, like the original plan was to run it last week, maybe, because we had like 20 people that voted in, so that would have worked. But big people, it won't work because it's very slow.
That's yeah, in general. Like you know that the fucking like this mission was. I don't know, like the missions, scene-built missions look nice but are boring because you have to order the AI to stand still because otherwise they will just move through buildings. And like the issue, like Gecko complained that on Pulau or something AI can shoot through trees and stuff, which literally should be the case. Like if it does it on Pulau, it should do it on any jungle map because it just directly inherits the stuff from Tanoa. But here the AI literally can because the nav meshes of AI are baked into the map data. So if you scene build something like that, the AI doesn't know how to use it. So they will probably end up walking through walls if you place them. That's why you should always do minimal scene building in Arma missions. But instead we have the entire fucking opposite here.
If I build scenes, I generally do is I don't make a move at all. That's
yeah, I know.
Or I just because that also works because you are giving
But the thing about like ordering AI to just do nothing is that it makes for boring missions. Because you'll always just shoot at stationary enemies. You don't have like... Because usually it's slow, but Arma, like if you engage a squad, it will probably try to send out a fire team to flank you and stuff.
Did you guys see that train on top of the...
Yes, I think Deco put it there as like, oh, this is a train station, so there's a train on top or something like that. We lost 3 BMPs at the train station. Super, you know what they should have done? They could have easily driven the VMP up the stairs and put them behind the sandbags.
Oh yeah, hold on.
That would probably have worked really well. How is Staines not dead yet? Oh, they got Staines. Staines must have fucking started bleeding out from the pain.
User joined your channel.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for the next campaign because I'm getting really bored of the Grozny stuff, of Chechen stuff.
Well, one more hop to go.
Yeah, I know.
Do we
You know
know
what's
what's
gonna
gonna
be
be about?
tomorrow? Next one is probably gonna be Altus.
Yeah, we're gonna play Altis in Soviet 1970.
Which is
1917?
1970.
Okay.
1917 was something I suggested, which would have been amazing.
It'll be like it'll be helping out rebels, I think.
Basically, communist uprising in Greece is the simplified version.
Oh, yeah, and I think the general gist of it is that we will, from a gameplay perspective, we will do regular war. Like, we won't be fighting irregulars, I think. We'll basically be fighting for AF or Hellenic Army or whatever Staines decides on.
The MX-25 is good, 24.
I hope it gets shot down. Yep, the Dushka's shooting at it. Come on, get it, Dushka.
Do it.
Oh god, all the fucking Dushkas are shooting at it, I think.
Do it.
Oh, it's gonna shoot the Dushka now? Oh, it's not. Ah, yes, AI pilots. When you're being shot at by a Dushka, turn the helicopter so cockpit faces the Dushka. That's what you do as a helicopter pilot, right? Super?
That's exactly how you do it.
That reminds me of the fucking whatever Martin BMP was doing, just like ass towards the enemy. Was it shot?
Yeah, it was shot with a rocket.
Nice. Oh!
And it's dead.
I mean, the crew survived. Yeah. I'm really bored of Grozny. It's just grey and grey and grey and grey and grey. You know, Altus at least looks kind of fucking... I don't want to say exotic, but like, you know what I mean.
I
It's
mean, the
interesting.
lightning and default Arma terrains is amazing.
I personally prefer like the lighting on Altus with the Splendid Lighting mod. You know the one we're running that changes all the lighting to be more interesting?
By the way, do we have an op tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should do. If not, Staines usually throws something together in.
Well, I'm making tomorrow.
No, you will tomorrow because
Yeah, I can't do after tomorrow, so
Yeah.
after this week. till February, so I'm gonna make it something tomorrow.
What are you gonna do?
I'm thinking like Pakistan versus professional military.
Pakistani map is fucking
Pakistani
boring.
military. Like
Yeah, but like the
basically
Pakistan map
Taliban
is
rebels, like they're rebels and attacking VIP in Afghan.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean
we
we
have
haven't
not
got
done a
that
single mission in the hills of Anazay.
Oh, I did actually. It was my old of the Russian one. That's it. But I wanted to do like a Taliban teamed up where we could suicide bomb ourselves and live our chance.
Will we get VBIDs?
Yes, I'll make sure we get VBIDs.
You should like, if people die, instead of giving them respawns, you should let them drive VBIDs.
No, the plan is if it's up to platoon to decide if they want to do VBIDs or not. If they do, they get 72 versions.
You get Versa counterattack at the supermarket right now.
You respawn with 72 geckos, so.
Oh.
The personal hell of Feck.
I think that's a personal hell of a lot of people in this unit. Oh yeah. I can't believe Stains actually survived though.
Yeah. This mission he most likely died. Amazingly, all of Chechen squad is still alive.
Russians fight like hell, I've seen from so many ops.
Well, I mean, it depends. Sometimes they just do stupid shit and fuck over the entire rest of the platoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have a, like, no surrender mentality.
Not even that, it's just like that they fucking don't communicate with people and just charge in.
I agree.
Like the fucking Shishov is Maximus, right?
I think.
Yeah.
It's just fucking... He was like in Europe, he was complaining, well, I mean, we couldn't communicate with anybody, so we just said, if you can't communicate with people, don't do it. It's just the fucking ass backwards mentality of no confirmation, no response means confirmation, no. No response means no, don't do it, but...
Whatever. They are good for this cannon fodder.
Yeah, when they're on fucking you.
No one else died by then. From like... No, apparently.
Yeah, because they got the best position, we're just sitting on an apartment block.
Yeah.
Like, we're not actually being the one, we aren't the ones that are actually getting assaulted.
Yeah, they're basically sitting there and just playing duck hunt from the roof or from the windows.
I think this would have been a lot funnier if Gecko had just, like, brought out the Chechen T-55.
Yeah, but we would have died so hard.
I mean, the counter-assault as it is right now doesn't look like it's really a threat. Like, minimally, if at all. It's just...
Yeah, mosquitoes.
I don't know, I just think like in a lot of missions it seemed like the enemy wouldn't even be able to destroy us, really.
I mean, like, just from a narrative perspective, they were just very good at holding things. And they did hold things like hell.
Mm-hmm. No, what like... if there's like two enemy, like if there's one objective and there's enemy garrison buildings next to it, you'd expect the garrison to leave garrison and just assault our element when you're attacking it, but mission makers rarely do that, and it just feels kind of lame in my opinion, because you would actually just move out of position and try to destroy the attacking element. Like, usually it just feels like, you know, like we're not really putting up an actual fight, we're just standing there waiting to get shot.
Can we respawn?
Nope, no respawns. I mean, it's also after 10 right now, super.
Yeah. It should be done soon.
I think like 10 minutes more.
Oh, they're getting mortared again.
Hey, but what is then the mission for next week? What are we starting next week?
That'll be finale, so.
Storming the parliament or something?
Could be.
Yeah. I just hope if we storm a building, there's a whole platoon, it's wide enough.
I like how Gecko manages to turn the Battle of Grozny into fucking long-range engagements.
I mean, if you clutter our buildings a lot closer, it's gonna fuck us FPS.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, there were already enough death traps.
Yeah, I just think the mission was too linear, like it didn't allow for any tactical choice other than push forward.
I mean,
like,
I enjoyed the mission, to be honest. It's just that my FPS were a little bit hindering my enjoyment.
It was a really brain-dead mission, basically, is my problem. Like, really, really brain-dead. Just, here's the road, push up ahead, nothing else will happen.
But at least from what I have seen,
wait, RPR
the unit,
down.
from what I have seen in this unit, the endings are always a little bit underwhelming.
No, RPR isn't down, he's up again.
I'm amazed LD didn't step into another landman.
Jesus, that guy, that fucking triggered me so hard, because I told people 3 times, be careful, there's a mine, don't go near the car. What does he do? He takes cover behind the car.
Yeah. And who was the one... Wait a second, I need to check who's writing continually in the general
That's that
chat.
shot guy.
Let's go... God.
Change it.
Or the one who didn't know how to medic as a medic.
Well, that was fucking Platoon's fault for telling him to go medic.
Yeah.
Or like not telling him not to go. That's something that's actually starting to really annoy me, is just chiefs making stupid decisions about slotting. This isn't the first time we had a first mission guy on the fucking in the medic slot.
Yeah, we might...
That's down, like, that's your fault as the chiefs, you have to like look out for that.
Yeah,
like-
that I agree. It's our fault.
Yeah,
Completely
I
agree.
think generally no conscripts in medic slots at all.
It depends
we're gonna...
if they...
No, I don't think like like you have to make a clear rule: no conscripts in medic roles. If some, like, if a conscript wants to be medic, sure. Like, if you do your 3 missions, then you're a comrade, and you can assume that they know how to do medic. Because even if you're a medic in a previous unit, it doesn't necessarily translate to our medic system because it's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
No, we're gonna reform our things soon, like what duties are more instilled. So we'll definitely be discussing this thing. So don't worry
Hello,
about that.
fellow dead people.
Hello. I've been dead for most of the op.
I was fucking in the building there with the sapper team, and they unfortunately did not notice me, and they healed the Russians instead, which is fine. I'm not salty about it.
Oh, dude. I was assaulting a building. We were ordered to assault a construction site. I was assaulting it. The entire squad stayed behind and watched me die, and then threw a grenade at my unconscious body.
Were you ordered to move, Tech? Or
Yeah, we were ordered to move there. Oh, yeah.
You're the only guy ahead, and everyone's at the back, including Chiefs.
But that position's good though. That building, like.
Gecko but assaulted me.
The only guy at the construction
Why
site
is
where
Gecko
you were
salty?
Because when I got blown up by someone with a ID, I just assumed I waited for like 10 to 15 minutes and respawned then. And I just thought now that he wrote, who the fuck told you to respawn? I assumed that I was allowed to, because
I think
normally the chiefs...
one of the biggest issues in this op so far has just been the identification, because they wear really similar uniforms to us, so a lot of people have just been fucking...
Yeah, I know there's a different issue of the op. It was fucking boring.
Well, especially if you die repeatedly.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, here's a linear stretch of road. What are your tactical choices? Oh, move forward. Because Gecko's a fucking autist and decides he has to scene build everything instead of using a map like Pesher because he doesn't like Pesher because it's too ugly. Like, Gecko's a fucking autist about this stuff and it's annoying the hell out of me because it's just making missions boring.
One of my favorite bits though is just spectating there, and I just saw fucking the Russian standing in the doorway, like right beside my dead body, and fucking Solomon was trying to jump over the Russian to just get to my dead body. It was just like the Russian just had no idea what was going on.
The Russians are fucking annoying too. Like at least
generally they prefer to, you know, work independently from our stops.
Yeah, which is like, then don't fucking play with us. You know?
I don't think they'll be playing with us in next campaign, because they're more into Chechen. But we'll see. But it's fine. Like it works in a way. We get more manpower, so I guess it works.
Yeah, but they also fuck us over a bunch. Like,
I mean,
in your op last Sunday, they were just a fucking nuisance.
I mean, generally, when where I think they are, like, you remember, have you played my one, where I think we were using SDVs?
What?
The submarine one.
No, I wasn't there.
So basically, platoon was at the road, and they just fucking took off like 1.5 kilometers into the city that wasn't even, you know, they weren't supposed to move yet. And they were fighting with a single Humvee that I had to send because they were in a city where I was expecting them, because they just took off.
Like, if you're doing this shit, tell Stains to tell them to cut it out, because it's just ruining the... It's not like just for you the issue, it's like fucking Chase is really frustrated with them too. It's just they're being fucking annoying shits is the problem. They come to our... Dude, they come to our fucking events and refuse to play by our rules. Which is just fucking...
I'll be honest, right now I think the problem with this op isn't less just the Russians. I think it's just, this just seems a bit... There's not a lot going on right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I told you, like, that's what I said, it's like...
Yeah, it's boring.
This entire campaign was boring as shit.
No.
Move there, assault that building, move there, assault that building. I could fucking...
What's the next campaign gonna be?
Altus.
1970.
We're gonna play as the Soviet Union, supporting some insurrection, according to Superhind.
What's gonna be make it the missions?
Stains.
And we Stained, yeah. And we're gonna also have air support and other stuff. So
Yeah, it's basically gonna... I think it's gonna be symmetrical warfare for the most part.
No. It's gonna be like we're fighting... Kind of, but not completely. We're gonna be fighting a professional army, like Greek military,
That is what symmetrical warfare is.
I'm sorry, I don't know English.
Asymmetrical warfare is counterinsurgency. Or
Jesus
insurgency.
Christ, who cares?
Symmetrical warfare is insurgency versus insurgency, or regular army
Yeah, but we're
versus
not
regular
fighting
army.
Mr. We are supporting rebels.
Yeah, but we are fighting a regular army with air
Yeah.
support and everything. That is symmetrical warfare.
We're gonna discuss this like in upcoming weeks, and we're gonna post. But that's what it's gonna be. It was between Finnish, like redoing the Finnish thing, and Altis, and I wanted Altis so bad because Altis is a great fucking map.
Well, if you haven't played it to death, which I have, which I'm glad, but
I've
it doesn't
played fucking
hold.
Altis and Stratus to fucking. I
But like
cannot
you
tell
can definitely tell that they were made by a professional video game company
Yeah.
because they're so balanced. There's lots of stuff you can do on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
everything
okay,
is like
if I want to
necessary.
play Super, if I want to play Altis or something, like if I want to play something with an Altis feel, I'll just play Malden because it's just better Altis.
Malden is small.
Malden is smaller. That's about the only downside, and that isn't really an issue for variety stuff because you don't do a lot of stuff anyways.
Oh Jesus! I don't even know why we completed the mission. Maybe we did. I don't know how that happened.
I think the objective was to kill everyone, but it failed. From Zeus's end. Right,
User
gentlemen.
left your channel. User joined 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 your channel.
Hello?
Hello.
That
Hello.
was ridiculous.
That was really fun, actually. I like that.
Gecko debrief.
Alright, yeah, it looked alright. I expected it to go even worse. But the FPS, from my point of view, was pretty bad. I hope it wasn't too bad for you guys.
Agree.
As for the mission itself, it flowed pretty nicely. Zambos, please mute your mic.
Thank you.
Zambos? What? Okay, mute your mic, please.
You're broadcasting.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, will you mute your mic, Zambos?
Zambos, you're
Just mute your mic.
You're sending fuzz to us for your mic.
Okay.
Thank
There
you.
you go. Okay, yeah, you dealt with the mission fine, especially the pushing part. It might have looked really hard or frustrating, but you did a good job anyway. With most losses coming from either being Armat or UXOs or tripwires. There were a few kind of charges ahead before the combat engineers cleared the things, and that's what resulted in people getting killed. Should have utilized this more. The defense itself was chaotic. I mean, you did the best you could.
I almost stepped on a mine. Someone stopped me.
Yeah. Stains?
Yeah, the push was really chaotic. The reason it took quite a while is because some of the buildings were enterable and some of them weren't, and we had to sort of move squads around left and right to try and clear out the buildings. The V buildings were the bits that took the longest to push, because those had really good sight lines on the road, and they were fully enterable, and they took ages to clear, but we actually did alright, you know? Once we got clearing them, it moved pretty quick. We did hit a few tripwires and a few bits of UXO. We disarmed quite a lot of it, but I think Boris Squad especially
Yeah, we
hit maybe 3 of them.
I think about 3. At least 2. At least 2.
Which is a bit nasty.
There's one thing I want to bring up. We ran into a
Not
tripwire.
now.
And
Not now.
Okay.
No, it's alright. Just go ahead, Toxic.
Right, we ran into a tripwire, and we all saw it, but it would not detonate when we shot it.
Yeah, they don't detonate. That's why we have, like, they often don't. That's why we have the combat engineers to come and disarm them. If you do run into tripwires, and you will often in missions, and UXO, do call in combat engineers, that or you'll have to go around it. Tripwires can have really, really long wires. Like, some of them can have 10 meters on each side. So it kind of, like, almost block an entire street to the point where you have to go around it. We actually did okay getting to the train station. We suffered a couple of casualties due to BMP armor. I think we suffered 2 casualties from UXO, 1 casualty in close quarter fighting. Arsham lost 3 people before we got to the train station, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Platoon lost anyone, and Boris, you guys lost 2?
Boris lost me twice.
We lost
Yeah, me
5,
too.
I think.
In
Newman died twice. Zach died twice,
LD
and I
died, I
died.
think.
We lost platoon 2 in platoon actually.
Oh
Yeah,
right,
we
so we did
lost.
actually lose quite a few people.
Exactly die. My game just fucking died. No.
Oh, well, that doesn't really count.
Same thing, really.
I mean, yeah, but I came back without.
We did lose quite a few people then before we got to the train station. We lost about 6. Our
I'm not
squad.
sure why. The
Sorry,
platoon was almost wiped out.
Give me one sec, guys, and then I'll go through the squads. Arsham squad, I think you need to be a little bit quicker on calling for help because there was that point where you're going through the rubble by the open market, and by the time we got to you, like 3 people were already dead.
No, they'd previously died from the Hotel Grozny, not the
Oh,
open
right.
market. The open market was a breeze.
Yeah, it was the ruins next to the Hotel Grozny. If you'd called us in, we would have come quicker and medic them, but we got there just as they were dying.
I think we had Solomon's squad with us too, and they were helping
Yeah.
out quite a bit.
Okay, let's do a debrief from the different squads, starting with Archam squad. I'll make it fairly short, I guess, because it's been a long mission.
Oh, I think we did all right. I mean, we had the trouble with the Hotel Grozny. I think it would have been great if we could have gotten a BMP to swing around the corner and like spray it down with cannon fire.
Yeah.
That's probably the only other thing we needed because we had 2 squads there. I don't think we needed more than 2 squads, otherwise it would have weakened other positions. Holding the train station was incredible because I don't think any of us died. There were some of us on the 2nd floor, and they managed to survive and get down to the 1st floor. The 2nd floor was a meat grinder with all the RPGs coming in.
We literally couldn't see a thing from the 2nd floor. There were so many trees with all the branches. We just were like, we're
Yeah.
gonna come downstairs because we can't see anything.
Okay, yeah, that was a good call. All right, so yeah, I think we had good calls on our end.
Boris squad.
Only thing, if someone points out that there's a mine by something, just don't go anywhere near it. But otherwise, we did pretty good, all things considered. We were kind of on the shitty end of the street where we couldn't do too much, but people were moving pretty effectively, communicating that clearing of the hotel wasn't bad at all. So I think Boris squad did pretty good.
Yeah, you guys had the unfortunate the unfortunate position of basically being used as bait. It took a while, but we did it. Charlton squad.
Well, I liked the mission. I think my boys liked the mission as well. I thought it's gonna be more like a real Grozny, so it will be more chaotic and we will mostly all die. But for me, it was more like fucking Fallujah, especially when I tried to be a suppressive group and sitting on the roofs and like helping with shooting some bad boys on the distance. But anyway, I liked the mission. I mean, yeah.
Just so open up the floor if there's anything anyone wants to say.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's start at the top. And going downwards.
Okay.
Rory.
Yeah.
Sorry, if you want to speak, key your mic for a sec, just so I can see who we've got.
Yeah, me 50.
All right, let's go start with Scorpio, I guess.
What asymmetrical settings do we have for treating people? Do we take from the treater's inventory or from the patient's inventory?
From the patient's inventory first.
So we're having major issues with trying to treat people because, for example,
User
tourniquets.
disconnected from your channel.
People running out of tourniquets. I know I ran out of tourniquets, even though.
Yeah, I think you need to give them back.
Yeah, well, it's not clear across the board, so people just take the tourniquets off after they stabilize, so I don't get my tourniquets.
Right. No, it should go from the patient's inventory first. So everyone has at least 1 tourniquet. I think perhaps 2 on that.
The other issue is that during a heavy fighting situation like that, I had no bandages the next time I got injured.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest issue because you would go down earlier and we'd end up using your advantages.
I think.
Yeah, that's everyone's problem.
So there was a medical vehicle that stopped to give us some supplies before we went to the train station, but I don't think most of the squads got there because we were still clearing stuff out, and then the BMP2 exploded from the
But if-
armored.
Yeah, I
If
forgot all
I'm
about
in the
it.
middle of a fight, I don't have time to resupply, so I'm not tracking any of my supplies, so I'm stuck with nothing. Even next time I get injured, I'm like, where the fuck is all my shit? I did that multiple times, and I think I heard
User
other people
disconnected from
were
your
in that
channel.
situation as well.
Yeah, from what I could tell as Boris's medic, pretty much like half our squad was at advantages and stuff. I was pretty much dishing them out like rations at the end of the
Yeah,
mission.
I think what we definitely have to do is, if we've got a moment, set up an all-round defense and then go around and check. Like, team leaders should be doing this quite a lot, is check how much medical and how much ammo people have got and then rebalance it to make sure the squad can go a little bit longer. And if it's clear that you don't have enough supplies to push on to the next objective, call it out on PlatoonNet, and either we can rebalance the platoon supplies or we can get supplies called in before we move on.
Guys, so alright, thank you for the mission. I think we will go, so yeah. See you later.
Right, see ya.
See you next
Alright,
week
have a good
for the
one.
continuation.
See ya.
Sorry, moving down from Scorpy. Feck, did you want to say
User
something? I
disconnected
think I
from
saw
your
my
channel.
keyed.
No,
User
I mean,
disconnected
no,
from
I
your
don't
channel.
really have
User
anything to say.
disconnected from your channel.
Anyone else shifty? I think.
User
No,
disconnected
it's
from your channel.
just the FPS. Yeah, it was a kind of an issue.
Who had bad FPS and who had
Me.
decent FPS?
Me.
I think
Yeah, I had pretty bad FPS.
Right.
It
Hold on.
was.
If
not
you had
tolerable.
bad FPS, key your mic so I can see.
Mute, you said?
Or if you had bad FPS, I guess mute your mic and then let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you had more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you had good FPS, mute your mic.
I had good FPS.
It was like bearable.
I was in
Yeah,
the middle.
it's like, yeah, I'm more in
you
the
could,
middle.
I could
Yeah,
play
it was
it.
playable.
So that was definitely a mission that was very much on the edge for what we can tolerate. But the next one might be a bit laggy as well.
Can I actually say something about this?
Yeah.
Because I know Gecko doesn't want to use Pesher because he thinks the map is ugly, but it's just
No,
impressive.
that's not the
it's a
reason.
bit-
It's a 5 gigabyte map.
It's too late for us to put pressure on.
Yeah, I know, but like the issue with scene build stuff is it may look good, but it's wildly impractical.
Yeah, every prop you place down lags the server more.
And then we had like AI can't properly interact with the props because they need nav meshes, which are generated on map creation, and other stuff. Like we had people AI just try to shoot people through buildings because they couldn't see there was a building in the way, because that's how it sadly works in Arma.
The train station just didn't exist for me at the end.
Yeah, it's like scene build stuff is very volatile.
I mean,
but you did a very good job with your scene building, though.
It is a
Gecko.
very good
It looked
scene building.
amazing, but the
I wish we
problem is-
could. I wish we could actually sit down and do maps, like collaborative map making. If
Yeah.
you learn how to do that, that could be good fun.
Another issue is that, like, because scene building limits you to only like certain sizes and amounts of stuff, and was humanly possible, I think the operation was a bit on the boring side when it came to maneuvering, because it was just press ahead, or we're at the train station, now hold.
User disconnected
Like you
from your
didn't have
channel.
any proper movement or
To be
ways
fair,
for
it's-
squads to support each other.
That's the point of
It's
the
a-
mission.
That was the point
Yeah.
of that one. It's very rare that we have that. But like, typically we don't do on rails type stuff, but it's nice as a treat occasionally because it's a small compact mission where you know exactly what you're doing,
Fair
more or
enough.
less.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, it was like I initially didn't want to say anything, but since Dane's brought up the topic, because it's Gecko's campaign and I can see the appeal in it, it's just an issue I had with it, and which, yeah, the performance
I
is
think-
pretty much on the edge right now.
The next campaign should have good performance because we're going to use. I think we're going to go with Altis, and we're going to do Altis 1970s, so it should be good performance all round.
Ooh, that's nice.
Wait, 1917 you said?
1970s. I think 1974, 75.
I thought we were heading World War One.
Oh, no World War
One
I.
one thing I had to comment. I was constantly changing the view distance with GH view distance from like 300 to 600 meters, so that's what helped the FPS lag.
I put mine all the way down.
I
It's
had
actually
no
pretty good.
difference between 500 and 3K view distance.
What was your object view distance on?
I'm talking about object. I don't check what my overall view distance is. I just use object when I use the thing.
Thing is, like, I got RTX 2080 Ti 11 gig, and I'm just squeezing like 2018 FPS.
It's
Wow.
it's the load
Fuck
on the
Arma,
CPU.
that's
the problem.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
You
got
can
yeah,
max
all
out the
the good
graphics
different
and it doesn't
things.
matter.
get a better
'cause it's
get a
the
better
CPU that's
CPU.
throttled.
Like Arma, you can
Honestly,
basically always
I-
have on max graphics. It doesn't make a difference.
I used to be
Honestly, I
fairly.
think we need to prune the mod list a bit. If we're not going to be using the map, we shouldn't be loading in with it. Or
The issue is that to prune the mod list, you have to like update it on the server and then
Yeah.
like load the correct mods on the server, which is
It's
not
the
feasible
command-
for us.
The
And
command
ensuring
line
everyone
editing-
has all the right mods is kind of.
Yeah, it could be difficult, but we do need to trim it down for the next mod pack.
I'll be honest.
Oh yeah. If
Yeah,
you
go
go
on.
on.
There is one more thing I wanted to say, and that
User
is
disconnected from
why
your
was
channel.
there a marksman role? I felt like my SVD was completely useless that mission.
That was your
It's-
problem.
The
I didn't
SVD
match it all.
is part of the like usual order of battle for Russian mechanized platoons. The first squad always has a marksman in it.
Might I say
Um,
something? I feel like Boris could have used an SVD numerous times. There was a single PKM sitting in a on a third-story window, just spraying at us for half the mission, and we
It really
fired like
was.
3 or 4 RPG rockets at it, trying to just get him out of there.
Right.
An SVD would have been nice.
You could have run up to your BMP and like pointed at the target.
I think it was the
after the
BMP that
BMP.
took it down in the end.
Yeah, I would.
because we
I
ended
would-
up, we kept calling out where it was. I don't know if the BMP just didn't shoot at it because they kept saying, "Okay, it's in like this window. Can we just have the BMP spray the entire floor?" I don't know if it just wasn't communicated to it or didn't do it, but it wouldn't do it until we actually pinned it down.
What you could do with the ZU is you can either you could run up to it and say watch the traces and have the PKM shoot at the building, or you could jump into the commander seat on the top of the BMP, which is next to the gunner, and from that seat you can actually use binos and you can actually shoot your guns. You can fire traces. You can tap the gunner on the shoulder and say shoot at this bit right there, and it's really easy for him to see.
Stains.
Yeah.
Didn't we have a one time in Kujari where the bomber got like the wrong tracers?
I think so, but it's difficult to confuse traces when you're right next to someone.
I think I opened fire on friendly unit like when we defending.
Yeah.
There was on the south. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing that far? So I just lit them up.
I think it was working.
I think that the fucking that op was pretty fun, but one criticism I do have is I felt like the ending was a bit weak. It seemed like we were just sitting there. There wasn't really any tangible enemy beyond the tree line or the occasional in the buildings or relief and stuff was kind of it was communicated.
There was quite a few enemies coming from the southeast, but they went down very quickly because we were guarding.
Yeah.
Like, because we had defense, as soon as they came around the corner, they got gunned down. And that was the biggest attempt that I saw.
There wasn't really any pressure. It was kind of just like, well, we're getting shot at and we're shooting them back.
Yeah, I was like, stop shooting
I
at it.
literally thought we were gonna get like blitzkrieged in there.
I
thought
said welcome
too.
to hell, and it was honestly not that bad.
That's why basically they yeeted all the RPGs they had in the universe, and that's why you that's why
Hell, that's just annoying.
it's why you don't it's why you don't bother firing about maneuver. Like
PG-7s are pretty worthless against infantry.
I mean, it inflicted a lot of damage.
OG7s, yes.
The
but
frag,
not PG-7s.
the frag rounds are really, really late. You'd be surprised. They're like 1999 or something.
I was surprised with like 35 or 40 people. It was a
I
lot
wish
of
there was
people.
more we had 35.
35.
30 today, I think.
Does anyone have any comments then before we head off?
Yeah, I do.
Just anyone left?
No,
Go ahead.
I got
Can
it.
it would be nice if I could, get medicked fully. That's the only time I died today was after a platoon rolled over, and I heard you guys talk, oh, Stanley's down, and I had stable blood. Next thing I know, I'm dead.
Yeah, I carried him. I carried him.
Listen, States, problem with you is every time I try to bench you somewhere, fuck off. You
I know,
don't
I'm
even
sorry.
hold.
Might I say that, Stanley, I think all the medics here know that using medical supplies on you is a waste.
I haven't
No,
died in a fucking main op in like a month.
The issue is,
User
Stanley, we
disconnected
got
from your
there just
channel.
as you were dying, and we had to drag you into cover, and then you
No,
sort of
like
bled out.
I had half blood there. Fuck.
I want another thing quickly. We need to completely stop giving conscripts medic roles.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Please.
I
Or
agree.
driving rules.
Or driving rules.
Who was that
Basically,
in
they
the
should
out
only
in
get-
the
in the
RTL
B-
BMP that like turned around?
His name
Oh yeah, as
was...
towards the enemy is always the greatest strategy imaginable.
Yeah, sorry, that guy's name was...
It was something French, right?
Fuck.
Short or something.
No, he's Preparian's Finland. Sorry, what was his name? I went in and talked to him, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It was Claude what?
Yeah, that's
Stoney.
Who was the
Claude
dude
Von
constantly
Stoney.
talking in text chat, by the way? That
Where
was
is it?
kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, that was annoying.
His mic wasn't working, so that was the only option that he had.
What was
Fair
his?
enough.
What's his name on the Discord? Stoney
Tony,
or something?
Tony, yeah.
Tony,
He's new,
right?
he's new.
Yeah, I did try. I did jump into the vehicle and try and explain the situation to him, and he still seemed confused.
Who was it? Oh.
Sorry, Tony on the Discord. His name in game is Claude, and yeah, I wasn't too impressed with him. I'm going to be honest.
You said in our Discord.
But BMP, like being a BMP driver in that kind of situation is super difficult if you're not sure what's going on. So
Yeah.
It's also
And honestly,
difficult
it
'cause
was
we don't
kind of
have third
hard to
person.
figure out what was going on at times. Like,
Yeah,
it was just very
I agree
chaotic.
with that. It was
yeah,
very
it was
confusing.
really chaotic.
And even before a BMP, when you don't know where the shots are coming from, there are RPGs and things going around.
I think I personally kind of enjoyed more the earlier parts of the campaign where the maps were a little bit more open, because I think Arma 3, I actually like, it's kind of nice to have this experiment in urban warfare, right? But Arma 3's bread and butter is sort of open warfare, where you do actually have a lot of choice from squad leaders to, you know, okay, we're gonna go to here, we're gonna go here. With an urban environment, now it's not a bad thing, it's just different. I personally dislike it a little bit more, but there's only really one direction you can go with
I
very
think
little room
Altis
for
would be
maneuver.
good. Because the towns on Altis are good. Urban
Altis
combat,
is an amazing
they're
map.
fairly
Yeah.
open. Like
Yeah,
That was
Altis is
fantastic.
an incredible map.
Yeah, but
I can't wait till we do an entire operation in Kavala.
Like
for
in terms of
Altis.
CQB is very very close quarters to the point where you're shooting people a few meters away from you, whereas this was shooting at someone through a window about 200 meters away through dense fog, so it's kind of a different.
It was different. I'm surprised we did it so well, actually, considering. But
Can I have a request?
Yeah.
Yeah, before even we start, make a small quick training on the medics, because my assistant, he didn't know even how to fucking medic people. That was 1 second. He managed to morphine bomb himself, so I
He
had
did.
to fucking revive him.
The medic.
Yeah.
He managed to overdose himself on morphine. To
Oh my god!
I'm not finished.
Oh my god!
Okay, I'm not finished.
If I had access
He only managed to.
Having a drug addiction is a serious problem.
So he only
Clear comms.
Shut up!
he only used two times morphine, and people keep asking while they are just in pain for morphine. The reason
Yeah.
I'm not giving you morphine is so you wouldn't die. If you're in severe pain, yes. Otherwise, stop being a bitch and man up.
You can only take one morphine
Second.
every 10 minutes. Otherwise, you will not wake up for 10 minutes.
Yeah, second of all, is people, if you are not medic, please don't tell me how to do my job. Second, if I'm here and you're stabilized, don't fucking surround him like with 3 people around, because I'm interacting with that fucking edge and bringing someone else fucking car, which I need to hurry up and fucking bandage him.
Second, last one, RPR, if I'm gonna see you fucking trading fucking saline and blood for fucking watches, I'm gonna shoot you on the side.
Alright, my bad. That's legit.
I have a mild counterpoint to that.
Well,
Just
a
because
mild one.
like, if we're busy dealing with someone who's down and you turn up, not everybody knows that you're there. That was our only medic. He was
You
down.
definitely
so
have
we
to
were
announce.
prioritizing
Yeah,
getting
I
him
was,
up.
yeah, I healed
Then
him,
you
but
turn up
come
and
on,
start
people
screaming
getting
at
inside
people,
the fucking
but we're
cracking corner.
trying to stabilize him. He
You'd
was
have
not
to
stable,
explain.
and that's what we were doing.
Yeah,
what
we were
you
trying
what you need to do is sort of run over and say, right, I'm the platoon medic. I'm taking over. Like, do this for me, or go away, or whatever.
As
Yeah, I
soon
would
as you
say,
came up and said you
I
were
got
a medic and
a-
you were there, we all dispersed.
Okay, all these procedures and shit are good, but unless you get this on paper and makes it so that way people can
Yeah.
trust it, that doesn't matter. Because you can just say this shit one game, then people fucking forget the next time you play an op, and then it's back to square one.
Right,
you
I
need to
have to
codify it.
We're gonna start working
have a
on
good
our
one.
code, our procedures. We're gonna start really codifying stuff very shortly. I think we'll try and get the meeting going this weekend. I don't think
Yeah,
we can do
also-
it just now, though.
At the start of each op, it's worth just.
For today, because tomorrow would be bad for me, more or less.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth like taking 5 seconds at the start of the op to see who slotted into where. Like this, specifically with the medics, maybe the AT guys or the
Maybe
machine
don't
guns.
specifically tell the conscript to take the medic slot.
That is also a good thing we should do.
Right,
like that is on the cheat.
Right.
Fuck off.
That's it for me. Thanks very much. That was pretty fun, despite my fucking
Yeah,
grievances
I
with
had
it.
fun.
Mhm.
But Ripkis Chechen, so have a good one.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, I thought that was
I'm
fun.
dipping.
Have a good one.
See you guys.
User
See ya.
disconnected,
See you guys.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.